heading towards Prince George, so I've got about 300 miles to get there, and from Prince George we're going to head west and take the Cassiar Highway, which is one of the most desolate highways in North America. This will be my 17th trip driving the Alaska Highway, maybe my 5th or 6th trip on the Cassiar Highway. I'm stoked. Hopefully the conditions stay somewhat reasonable. I'm sure it's gonna get a little gnarly, but we gotta go home, so that's where we're going. Well, the roads are starting to get a little bit sketchy. I'm actually coming up to the place where I lost control last year and started sliding sideways in the truck house down a hill around a huge curve with big cliff on my side, towing the Suzuki Samurai and a big heavy car hauling trailer behind me. So that was super sketchy. I was totally sideways with the trailer and somehow got it back in control. I got super lucky. But yeah, we're coming up to that turn in a second here. All right, this is it. This is that turn. I can see why this turn got me last time, because it's just a really long straightaway right into town and you just don't expect it. Nice, they put some lights up now. Oh wow, they put barriers and everything up now? This is way better than it was. There wasn't a barrier right there last time. It's 100 times better. Whew, good deal. Northward bound, here we go. All right, let's get some diesel. Oh man, pretty sketchy out. There's a big blizzard happening up north right where I'm going, and I've got to drive right through it because there's no other way around it. So that's what we're doing. We're working our way into it here. Well, we get ourselves a problem, kids. The battery light's flickering on and off, so something's up with the alternator. I'm gonna check the connections really quick and see if anything looks loose or obvious. Well, check the connections really quick. Nothing was obvious, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and hopefully my alternator doesn't go bad in Canada. They're like twice as much in Canada for one, which would suck. And we're gonna be out in the middle of nowhere in the Cassiar Highway tomorrow. But it's Sunday, so everywhere's closed, so I don't have a choice. So I'm gonna keep on pushing on. Hello guys, not the best situation in the world. My battery light is starting to flicker on and off in the truck. Pretty sure it's my alternator. I stopped and checked the connections. Everything looks pretty tight, so we're gonna hope for the best and keep on pushing. I don't know what's going on up here, but this looks really sketchy. Holy crap. That place is on fire, buddy. Wow. Oh man, there's that light again. Oh boy. See how it's flickering on and off? Hope we can make it. We still got a long ways to go. Smithers is 234 kilometers. So it's like 140, 150 miles we gotta make it on this alternator, so hopefully we can make it. It's Sunday night right now, so Napa opens in Smithers at 8 a.m. and then hopefully they have the part. I'm just out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm about to really be even more out in the middle of nowhere once I hit the Cassiar Highway, which is just past Smithers. There's absolutely nothing out there, so I've got to get that part before I head in that direction. I've just forgotten how much daylight you lose up here in the winter. It's really not ideal to drive at night like this, obviously, because there's moose and stuff. I almost hit a moose last year driving the highway, so you have to be careful, but it's like you still kind of have to drive at night because that's the only way you'll ever get there, or else it'll take you forever because of the short daylight hours. Now, I've got a pretty good set of KC off-road lights in this thing. These are my kind of the floodlights. Here's my normal stock lights, here's the KC floodlights, and here are the KC high beams. So those high beams are just absolute lifesavers. It allows me to see any animals way ahead of time or any sharp curves coming up. Just keeps me safe. Well, we're home for the night. Guess where? All right, we are home for the night. We'll get a nice warm cabin to come into. Just got the heater going, diesel heater. Okay, the bed's all made up. Let's call it. I hope they have the hope they have the alternators, so we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's time to get our day started. Let's get our Crocs on. I'm about to hit the most remote part of the Alaska Highway, the Cassiar Highway, which is like 500-600 miles long, and there is nothing out there. There's hardly a gas station. There's like 2 or 3 gas stations the whole time, so I cannot be breaking down out there. And it's also really cold. 8 degrees. All right, let's go see if they get the part. First thing, let's get this diesel warming up. It's gonna take a while. Here we go, 1996 7.3 Power Stroke diesel, cold start. 8 degrees outside, it's freaking cold. Let those plugs warm up a good bit. Yes. All right, let's go see if they got the part. Score, they had one. Thank God. Oh, that's a relief. It is kind of a low amp one. It's only 130 amp. The one I have on now is 160, so it's not going to charge my house battery as much, but you know what? Glad they got it. So the plan is, hopefully the alternator won't go out on the trip, but if it does, I've got it right here with me, so I'll replace it on the side of the road wherever I'm at the time. That's the plan. You're not gonna believe this. They gave me the wrong alternator. So this only has 2 mounting holes. My alternator in the truck has 3 mounting holes, and they're in totally different areas. So I'm at the next Napa, about 60 more miles down the road from the other one. Hopefully they have it. This is the last Napa before I hit the Cassiar Highway. So here we go, moment of truth. False alarm, we're good. Thank God, it was just a generic picture in the box. I took the alternator out. The one in the box has just 2 bolt holes. This one has 1, 2, 3 bolt holes. So looks totally different than that one. So this is the one I need, so I'm good to go. On we go. So we have about 80 miles to drive, and then we're gonna reach the Cassiar Highway Junction, Highway 37, which is gonna go north and bring us through the most remote wilderness pretty much in Canada. So hopefully all goes well. Wonder if their food's good. All right, this is it. The final gas station before the Cassiar. That was expensive. The diesel is $9.20 a gallon back there, but don't matter. We're on our way north. We got to do it. So this is it. We're on Highway 37. This is the Cassiar Highway. So I have a little over 500 miles of just driving through total wilderness up here. Hope everything goes well with the truck. Let's do it.